Ladies and gentlemen, folks and fellers, it's your boy, Squibs McKinnley. Alpha male. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, isn't it? We are back with the Outer Worlds 2. When we left off, we had just cleared out this big area in the Vox relay. We picked up a key card from over here, and we got the credentials on it over here. And now we're going to go up into the command center of the Vox relay, and we're going to dig up some dirt on Montelli, because the Marshal, who was the guy from episode 1 that I lied to and tried to get him to trust me, he's a Marshal here now. He wants to talk to him and kind of disrupt him before we kill Montelli. So we're going to head up to the command center, and we are going to... Val, you're not supposed to sit like that. Look at her. Look at my wife.
Ooh, daddy waddy.
You will. Let... Another level up. Now we're chewing through levels now. Now we got 3 points. So we can... skills at 1 or available are... skills at 1 or lower are available. So it looks like we're going to have to do... You know, I'm using Sneak, and I'm not, like, a huge fan of it. I just think there's more use for medical and my other things. So I'm going to do explosive, or I'm going to do... Yeah. We're going to keep... Okay, so at 2 or low... Alright. And if you don't remember why some of these are grayed out, well, I took a... what do they call it? Ooh, a flaw, where I get 3 skill points every level up, but I can't level up my highest things. I have to look. Everything has to be fairly even, which I thought was a fair trade. We can get some shock rods. We need them for our assault rifle. Yeah, we're gonna buy 600. That should do fairly well. We're gonna sell all our junk. I don't craft very often, so I'm just not using it. Also, this gas mask, I'm not using it. I'm gonna sell all of the gray stuff. Can't hear myself think. I want to store these. I don't know what it is about having, like, rare items, but I always just hoard them. I love the triple barrel shotgun. Do not like the biomass gun. Also, I don't need this revolver, this repeating rifle, this one. I have the trip blade. It's kind of cool, but I don't use it. Also, this rifle. And then there's... I can get some grenades.
Looking low on ammo there, Commander. I could help you whip something up.
No. I don't need your frickin' help, Niles. I'm gonna switch this back out, just because I like how the damage it has at mid-range. That's him. That's Montelli. I'm not going in there yet. Is this his room? Where's your bed, bro? Brigadier General Private Terminal. Okay. To him, from not identified, allow me to impart the following reminder. Those who fail to uphold the Protectorate's ideals are as guilty as those who stand in opposition to them. You have your mandate. Bring the Vox to order. Show no mercy to traitors. Rededicate yourself to our traditional values and fulfill Matriarch's original vision. Impidute? I don't even know how to say that. Ineptitude, there we go, will not be tolerated. Everyone, regardless of role or station, will be held accountable. And I mean everyone. Not identified. I thank you for your report, Brigadier. The chanced estimate of your people will serve as an example to others and demonstrates the very appendix of Protectorate discipline. However, I am disturbed by the rot within that you so helpfully exposed. It must be excised without delay. Swift results require swift action. You are to lock the Vox's engines and trajectories I've specified for emergency launches. Further instructions will be forthcoming, but know that there can be no hesitation if we are to successfully weaponize this station. Am I understood? I have done terrible things to prove my fealty. Strung up traitors, shed the blood of the unworthy, and I have been justly rewarded. But now I feel the bar has been raised too high. What does punishment look like when cruelty is the baseline of leadership? Suppressing these wayward thoughts should not be such a struggle. Maybe he's not such a bad guy.
Appears our good brigadier is being guided by someone else's hand. You wager that influence is what pushed him over the edge?
Yeah, it could be. I'm gonna break down my junk. I don't have it. I sold it. Tee. But I want... Where is... Oh, ammo is a consumable. I'm gonna do something cray-cray. I'm gonna make extra shells because... Hit the little tea bag. I'm putting this back. I like this. Don't get me wrong. I like the pistol. It's fun. But the shotgun is lit. And the shotgun is sexy as hell. I mean, just look at it. It's got 3 barrels.
Oh, that's hot.
That's
lit,
hot. Broski. Alright. Everything's loaded. Maybe? There we go. Okay.
What now? Ah, an intruder. Of course. I was warned the paradigm would test me, and here you have arrived. And Corbin. By your presence, am I to understand that you've turned renegade as well? Of all the serpents writhing beneath my boot, you were the last I expected to strike at me.
The only renegade here is you, Umberto. You forced my hand through your paranoia and cruelty.
I'm killing traitors, seditionists. I am purging our prized garden of chokeweed and all manner of slithering things. My methods may seem callous, but a swift response to treason is necessary to prevent this crisis from worsening.
Crisis? Are you talking about the war with Auntie's Choice? Auntie's Choice is looking like a better option for Arcadia the longer I'm here. Yeah. Crisis? Are you talking about the war?
Auntie's Choice? Bah! The invaders are vacuous opportunists dead from the collar up. They would not have found purchase here if not for the festering rot already in our soil.
I don't think your sovereign would look kindly on that kind of talk. Enough metaphor, speak plainly, you pretentious chinwag. I don't have enough science. I don't think your sovereign would look kindly on that.
Prove me false. You cannot. Our great protectorate has lost its way. Years of comfort and plenty have softened us, made us weak, undisciplined. If only the sovereign heeded his consul's wisdom, he could restore the protectorate's honor, instead of shaming his forebears by leaving such a grave task to others, like myself.
What you've done here is criminal, I'd know. What action should the sovereign have taken then, in your estimate? I expected you to be more deranged, but you've clearly given this a lot of thought. What you've done here is criminal, I'd know.
Perhaps by whatever awful passes for your laws, by protectorate standards, I have satisfied my mandate to protect this station from all threats, without and within.
It's as I feared. You really have gone beyond the reach of all reason and honor.
Was that still in question? Was that still in question?
It was a lingering hope, nothing more. I don't suppose you have anything more to add? Something that might further our purpose? Now would be the time to deploy it.
Montelli's obsessed with Auntie. I saw it on the terminal. He's a traitor. I don't have enough speech. Yeah, I'm gonna just say he's a traitor.
You've got a future writing serials if the whole agent thing don't work out.
I very much doubt that's true. What are you trying to...
How dare you walk into my station and think to impugn me? There are no words to capture my complete and unadulterated loathing for that corporatist creature, Auntie. Ah, I weary of this pointless palaver. You erred when you aligned yourself with the enemy, Corbin. Shame you will not live long enough to amend this mistake. Guards, purge this loathsome treasonist and his odious ally from my sight. Leave none alive.
No trouble, me.
Take some heat.
Got a distraction for you. Your lot couldn't hit the bumps out of a freighter.
I could use that. Oh, wait, I have an idea. This might be a bad idea. I'm going to put this here because When humans are affected by Zeranium, they... where is it? Progressively more damage from this weapon. I'm gonna pull it out. Corbin's back there. So he's affected by Zeranium. He's down. Now I need to close the distance and start smacking ass. Pussy! That'll do. Sorry you lost your buddy.
It's finished then. Montelli's reign of terror has ended. If you'd have told me all those years ago that this is where my future would lead, standing over Montelli's corpse, I'm not sure I would have wished to survive that disaster. What's done is done. I only hope my superiors will understand my actions here today, and that the Vox will be strengthened under new leadership.
What will you do now? For the record, you're not half bad in a fight. What will you do now?
After I've summoned janitorial services, give the station the news. There'll be much that needs explaining. I suppose I should thank you for your assistance, but for both our sakes, I do hope we never meet again.
No problemo, Joe. I'm gonna go loot your buddy's dead body. He had a sick assault rifle. Ooh. Yeah, yoink. Chain spark cannon. Let me get a look at that. Let me put that right here. Is it just an assault rifle or is it a charge? No, it's an assault rifle. And I honestly don't even mind that it's just flat iron sights like that. It's like in a lot of games, I really don't prefer to have a super zoomed in assault rifle. It's kind of, I like the bob and weave of close range.
Let's poke around.
Like having a big old sight on it just kind of doesn't do anything for me. Let's have a poke around. This place is a mess. I guarantee I'm supposed to look at this computer. I'm gonna look around first. Nothing else, huh? Here's the exit. Well, that concludes that, don't it? This panel has various meters and readings from the components of the relay. All protocols, including the launch protocol, are locked. I don't have what it takes. Maybe I'm missing something. Perchance. Perkinuinely, if you will. Whee! Really? Something about this bar of white chocolate yummies seems out of place. De Vries does not strike you as a patron of the confectionery arts. You peel back the wrapper and find a keycard bearing the sigil of the Earth Directorate. Shame. You could use some chocolate right about now, but a keycard will do in a pinch. Looks as though it could be inserted into a terminal. That's funny. Yeah, we'll insert the candy bar. The root clicks into the keycard slot. The interface refreshes, revealing a hidden protocol. Open safe room. Ah. 2 decryption keys. Plus 20% damage resistance while low on health. Money and a trauma kit. Access stored messages. Use De Vries agent code. To Augustine. From Victor Clemens. Augustine, your harungus are becoming vexatious. If I am to achieve our noble goal, I must commit every bit of concentration I can muster towards it, without interruption, excuse me. I am not your addled, padded lackey, preparing to kill without a moment's hesitation. My work is the centerpiece of your violent goal. If something were to befall me or the others here, I shudder to imagine what you would need to do, or what would become of Arcadia. We've been assured that your preparations are essential as our own, but danger nips close to our heels in the Golden Ridge. I have not heard any plans of yours to intervene on our behalf, but do not concern yourself unduly, though I am certain you won't. Bearing any mishaps, we will be ready when you are needed. When we are needed, excuse me. To unknown person. It is well past time that we force the order to follow our correct course, and the Earth Directorate surveillance satellite stationed on the outskirts of Arcadia will supply us with necessary tools to do so. It has been collecting information since before my arrival here, and I've been monitoring, obfuscating, and discarding reports as if the situation warranted in my time at the Vox. Unfortunately, I am unable to access any of the information stored on it remotely, so we must bring it down. And by we, I mean you. I know you can find a way to access the observatory's transmitters. You'll need to transmit my old Earth Directorate code to access its guidance system and alter its trajectory so that I may recover it. The time for action is now, which reminds me, tell you know who to never identify himself or me by naming one communications. Better yet, tell him not to communicate at all and to stop with the excuses and get the job done.
I don't know who you are or how you accessed my private terminal, but it won't do for prying eyes to have evidence of my activities. I've triggered the Vox relay failsafe ejection routine. But worry not. After launching, the station will take several minutes to achieve its pre-programmed self-destruct altitude. So you'll have plenty of time to enjoy the ride before your death.
Oh my. Current landing coordinates set for Fairfield.
Now we know why Montelli locked the engines.
Oh. Set destination to Westport? Dr. DeVries failsafe triggered by the launch protocol. Unfortunately, Montelli has locked the possible trajectories, and the only choice available is which to use. Currently, it is Fairfield, which will obliterate the town if nothing is done. So I can set the destination to Westport. I like Westport, though. I don't have enough hack. That sucks. See if hitting it does anything. Vox relay will now launch into space, sparing all from harm.
He planned to crash the Vox into Fairfield.
Gotta get the fuck out of here.
We've got to try, right?
Is this coming? Okay. That's so funny. Just pure luck. That's awesome. I'm so glad I picked that.
This unit strongly recommends evacuating immediately.
Okay, bye. Guys, what the hell? You left me. We're not supposed to use the elevator in an emergency situation, just so you guys are aware. I'll let it slide this one time because it's literally the only way to get out of here. But just so you know, in the future, don't use the fucking elevator in a time of emergency. Because you will get stuck in the elevator and die.
Shut your fucking mouth!
Ooh, nice cutscene. I hope Corbin wasn't on there. I liked him. Vexed the Vox. Infiltrate and escape the Vox relay. I'm trespassing. Can I fast travel while trespassing or no?
Well, prudence dictates I inquire.
Oh, I don't have a... Oh, wait, no, I do.
Quite possibly a scoundrel.
That was lucky. I killed that guy. Okay, I gotta re-get my bearings on my get. I took a step away to do some stuff here a second ago. I like how you can break these. Nice touch. Nice touch. Wow, lucky me. Seems there's...
Can't quite make it out.
Oh?
I'm warning you.
Health benefits available at your request.
I'm not too concerned with getting into a fight now with all these guys.
Appreciate if you cleared out.
Someone over here.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Neat.
Regain sight.
How? Who are we fighting? Oh, right.
His gaze sees all.
His gaze sees all? Wow.
That's some bad company. Liquored up on artificial.
I see the appeal now. Where are you going? No, stop. I guess he just doesn't want to fight. Oh, no, he does. Open the door.
Sequencing attacks.
There. Found him again.
I'm gonna loot. I'm not gonna sit around
Emergency
and wait.
protocol syringes primed.
In combat. Do some stealing. I'd love to read that, but I simply do not have time. Oh, you like that? You like that? That was sick.
Careful. Might be lying in wait.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies.
My sight.
I think that ends combat. Well, we were gonna be up here anyway doing some. No, we're going back.
State your business.
Nothing. Lately. Body found. Who's?
In the system.
I'm reading this. Okay, Warden Litz. You are likely aware the Skycutter power facility ceased function some time ago. While we hope to reinitiate control of the facility, is it impossible to engage when we might be able to activate it again? Okay. Oh. Oh my? Oh. Cecil, I hope all is well for you at the Vox Relay. You're doing the Protectorate proud. A list of subjects outbound from mental refreshment crossed my desk. Your name was among the graduates. Granted, Cecil Ivor Corbin is a popular name, but not that popular. I suppose a congratulatory remark is in order. Consider it was given. Pass along our recognition to Montelli. Were there a corporatist incursion on our fair island, I have every confidence that with the two of you at the helm, your father. I don't have the required message. Maybe I was supposed to get this before. I think I could have talked Montelli down. I think if I had enough resources, I could have talked Montelli down. But I didn't. Yeah, he did. Now we can walk straight out the front. Litty titty. I didn't find another one of those. Guess it's gone. I'm gonna leave. Some more shock rods. Not trespassing anymore. I'm gonna eat. Then I'm going to... Okay. By eliminating DeVries' fellow conspirators and sabotaging her plans, you hope to damage her supply network and uncover her present whereabouts. Travel to Golden Ridge. So we have to go... Do we have to go to the incognito? No. No, we have to go to the incognito. Is there any other thing we need to... Just those books. And those are on the island. But... Maybe if I come back and try to wrap up some other stuff, I will, but not at the moment. I want to go to the next planet.
Ah, there you are. I was expecting you 4 minutes and 27 seconds ago. But never mind that. I have a missive for you. Highest priority. Recipient's eyes only.
Missive? From who? About what?
All I can tell you is that it is from Arcadia's most judicious custodians, the Order of the Ascendant. I am not privy to any information beyond that. Oh, they did also say it was important. I was tasked 6 months ago to deliver it to whomever ship was at this landing pad at this exact time. Well, 4 minutes ago, like I said. All other questions may be answered by viewing the missive, I expect. Farewell, and as they say, may all your endeavors come to fruition. Best of luck to you.
So, OSI was in the last game, and they were on like one planet, but I think they were trying to, I don't remember a whole lot about what they were. I just know that they were considered the good guys. But other than that, I just don't remember. Where do I look at this missive? A courier stopped you at Paradise Island landing pad and given you an important video message from the Order of the Ascendant. Okay. Can we open any of these? Can we rotate? This is armor that I don't want. So... Huh. Heal while burning, and then sound radius for weapon decreased by 25%. Ooh, combat sprint speed's pretty good. I suppose I don't have any other option than to open it. Auto hacker 5000. It's a weapon. Chance on hit to scramble auto mechanicals to fight for you. Magazine size 69. That's funny. We need 7 keys to pop that bad boy open.
Time to watch whatever it was the messenger had for us.
Let us.
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate. I am Ruth Bassar, Presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you think us your enemy, directly responsible for your colleague Augustine de Vries' actions way back on Horizon Point. I assure you, we were not. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our goals are not incompatible. We both oppose the Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit to aid us in ours. Nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this message. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
The Order of the Ascendant awaits us on Golden Ridge, Commander.
Yeah, I knew that. It's a little... I don't know how long he said that he'd been waiting for me, other than like a couple of minutes. But...
I was tasked 6 months ago to deliver it to whomever ship was at this landing pad at this exact time.
Something's fishy. I don't really trust like that. Yeah, I don't really trust like that. Any hoot.
Commander.
Oh.
The nav key coordinates supplied by the presiding bishop of the Order have been verified. Landing in Golden Ridge is now possible. Additionally, we are also able to land in Free Market Station due to the Astrogator's progress with the updates necessitated by its rebuild.
What can you tell me about Gold Ridge? What's a Free Market Station? Said something about the Astro Glider being rebuilt when you revived me, didn't you? Let's ask about Golden Ridge.
Golden Ridge is located on Dorado. It is home to the Alexandra Monastery and Matriarch's Mercy, as well as previously being a center for mining Zeranium. The Protectorate abandoned it soon after the invasion, leaving Auntie's Choice and the Order of the Ascendant to fight for control of the area and its resources.
What can you tell me about
Free Market Station is an independent marketplace, the only one in the system. It is called such as it was built out of a crashed Auntie's Choice freighter by that name.
You said something about the Astrogator being rebuilt when you revived me.
Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent de Vries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the Astrogator to allow the Incognito to travel to your location. As the rebuilding process progresses, old nav keys may be unlocked. Unfortunately, most of them are likely not recoverable.
Got it. Right. So now we were at Eden, now we have Dorado, we have the free market station. So we're actually going to stop at the free market station. We're going to take a look. If they have anything cool, we'll probably pick it up. But I imagine there's going to be a couple quests. And I remember in the first one, as soon as you got here, you picked up another companion. Okay, so that's for that. Can I deselect? No. I'm going to ping this just because it doesn't have a whatchamahoosit. And because I kind of feel bad for leaving Inez, I'm going to switch out. I'm going to have 2 healers with me. Even though I would love to take Niles everywhere with me. I try to rotate out companions as much as I can throughout games. Station, tune into the wireless. No. So here's the landing pad. This place looks like a fucking cesspool. Is that a bounty terminal?
Like the second choice has got a new shipment of
Look up your own bounty, leave. Okay. So write that down, write that down. Cutthroat, a gub hand. What are you selling? A huckster?
Selling everything. My
Can't
stuff,
tell if you're a
clothes
fixer
on my back,
or need
my
fixing.
teeth, several organs. First come, first serve.
No idea what that means. I don't know what a huckster is. You know what a hooligan is?
I was under the impression that Free Market Station was open to all. Why am I being accosted?
Free Market Station is open to all, except spies. It's awful suspicious how you've been gallivanting about, asking everyone questions.
I am not a spy. The information I'm collecting here... Greetings. Are you perhaps interested in advancing the knowledge of Arcadia's history through scientific exploration? What am I saying? Of course you are. Please, do tell me anything you might know about the crash of the ACS Free Market.
I don't know anything about that.
Drat! It's mortifying that my options would be so limited that I must resort to random chance to achieve my aims. Do pardon my forwardness. I saw that you were a new arrival, but I held out some hope that you might be able to enlighten me where the station populace has not. As an archivist, it's my duty to collect and record hitherto unrecorded knowledge wherever it can be found. But my earnest questions have been met with suspicion.
I'm guessing the free market is the ship the station's built around.
You are correct. Unfortunately, I'll take that question to mean that I can't interview you for more information. Fiddlesticks. If some independent preservationist would be willing to assist me in discovering the truth, I certainly would appreciate it.
Sounds like you need some assistance. I could lend a hand.
That's great. I can offer you a stipend from my exploratory budget for anything you might manage to discover. Converse with the locals, peer into unturned corners, and see what your able hand might unearth. I look forward to furthering the cause of history with you.
Alright, any tips on where to start?
I'd ask about in the saloon and the bazaar. Both are places where gossip flies about like so many tarot rays. Sub Rosa likely has some information about the crash, but I'm not sure where. You also might be able to find some intact portion of the ship amidst all of the station's wreckage. Take a look around. I'm sure you'll be able to get farther on your own.
Okay. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed a bad button. I pressed right on the D-pad. It's like, oh, I want to put my weapon away. Immediately got into a fight. Awkward. Okay, so yeah, we're finished talking to her. Can't put it away. Why are you purple?
Can't chit-chat. I got a line on something big at the moment.
Alright, man. Am I breaking into someone's house? Barred shut.
Tired of firearms?
think I misplaced a hand grenade. We'll know in a couple seconds if it's armed or not. Browse all you like. Everything I've got is fine-tuned to perfection.
See what you got.
Feel free to go on a murderous rampage with what you buy. It's good publicity.
Oh. Oh. Shock rifle. We have one of those. Shock assault rifle. I think that's this is semi-automatic. That's an assault rifle. That's a big hammer. Trench shotgun. Has 8 shells in it. I like the sound of that. I kind of want to switch out. A sniper rifle. Shock barrel. Additional weapon slot. Not too worried about it. Reduce ammo cost. Scope. So this is, wait. Enables firing while sliding, mantling, or sprinting. For a sawed-off rifle? High rate of fire, dependable damage, and lower odds of... It's just pretty good. It's good. Reduce recoil. I'm interested in the shotgun. And I'm very interested in this. It kind of looks like a chain gun. Bullets explode on hit. So yes. I don't even want this. What can we sell? I'm getting rid of this. I don't want it anymore. I don't want the scoped machine gun anymore. I don't want this. These little things I'm good on. I don't want to get rid of any of my food. Damage resistance, sell it. Now I can sell some of this stuff because I don't do a lot of crafting anyways. So let's see, what's a hefty... The Crabble shells? Yeah, we'll sell our Crabble shells. What else is valuable? Not the trauma kits, we're not getting rid of those. I'm just going to go down the line. Scrap metal, actually no. Don't get rid of those. The bypass shunts, the cloth. Get rid of the biomass. The plasma glands. That gives us enough. No, it does not. I don't know how to do basic math.
Blades, bludgeon.
So now we have a big gun. It is gonna take. Ooh, I'm gonna put it right here. I want to look at
bombs, blunderbusses. We got it all. Except that.
Dude, that thing's lit.
Browse all. Feel free to go on a murder.
I don't care. I don't care. I can actually just make it.
Bludgeons, bombs.
If he was here.
Blunderbusses. We've got it all.
See, crafting, consumables. We can't even make heavy rounds. Oh well. That thing's awesome though. Alright, we need to talk to him. We need to do something else. We need to put the trench shotgun right here. Yeah. I'm gonna mark this as junk. I'm gonna keep everything else.
Mind telling me
now
if
I need to
still
talk
got
to.
browse all
okay.
you like. Everything I've got is fine-tuned to perfection.
How'd you end up here?
That's privileged information, friend. If you want it, you're going to have to kill me. Just jesting. Although if you did want to kill me, I've got many finely priced perforators tuned to do just that. Perhaps you'd be inclined to take a look at my wares?
I already did. Very well. Okay.
I think I browse all you like.
Why is your store
Everything
called
I've got
not a
is
weapon
fine.
store? Those
I'm
are
glad
clearly
you
weapons.
asked. Weapon is an all-encompassing term. A rock can be a weapon, or a stick, or a particularly agitated sprat if you have thick enough gloves. But what I sell here, I wouldn't dare lump them in with mere weapons. These are finely tuned instruments of personnel elimination.
Finely tuned is good. Last thing I need is a malfunction in the middle of a fight. I've always thought there's an elegance to close combat. You're proving me right. Right, but they're still weapons even if you call them that. You got a sales pitch that would make Auntie-Cleo blush. I'm gonna go with the finely tuned as...
You have my guarantee. My
stroke 'em
equipment
off
for
a little
annihilating
bit.
one's foes will never fail on you. Full disclosure, my guarantee is not guaranteed.
Okay, that exhausts all our combat. Can I just walk over here and... Is it not trespassing? That must be a rare weapon. If I open his terminal and get it. Well, next stop. Well, we got what we wanted. I kind of really only wanted, like, a new gun. What do we have
My
here?
contraptions don't explode no more. Honest.
Oddments and Gubbin Scrapyard Finery.
Listen, I know I shouldn't warn you about this, but anything I sell you runs the risk of exploding. I trust you'll appreciate my forthrightness and be all the more willing to buy from me.
I'm afraid I'm here on my own business. What do you know about the ACS free market? I think you're being a little optimistic. Why would you intentionally warn me that your wares aren't malfunctioning? Sure, buddy.
I've been having some problems with my machines since I arrived on this planetoid. But that's enough about myself.
Let's see what you got. I'm gonna
be happy
trade
to
with
show
him
you.
first. So he just has junk, huh? Yeah. What junk do I... I'm gonna sell my junk. The one piece of junk that I had.
Hello once
and
more.
Now, do you know anything about the
guarantee
crash in the free market?
No. Ships decidedly ain't in my purview. You sure I can't interest you in some bric-a-brac instead of this conversation?
Tinkering's hard enough when you're focused, and you aren't focused.
You can tell? Damnation. Sounds like you know what it's like working with technology. Maybe I can confide in you. Before it crashed, I served on the free market as a secondary engineer, first grade. Had a colleague who was very talented, but not very good at hiding it. The supervisor saw her as a threat and demoted her to the engine room. She wasn't the type to take a blow without dodging.
Didn't realize there was politics even among grease hands.
In Auntie's choice. There's politics among waste technicians. My colleague sabotaged the engines when her partner was on his mandated 2-minute break. When the free market attempted to breach orbit, well, just about everyone died. I made it to an escape pod on the port side. The ship landed on its starboard. I got lucky.
Pretty sure port side is the left side of a boat. If you're standing at the back of it. I could be wrong. Could be wrong on that. I'm not a boat guy. Sounds tough. Sorry you had to go through that.
Me too. Anyway, can we get back to subjects that aren't this? I got goods to sell.
No offense, but you don't seem like much of a merchant.
Well, none taken.
He just told me he
never
wasn't.
intended to be. But when life breaks your jaw and shoots out your knees, may as well learn to get good at crawling, right?
I'll be on my way. Oh, that's all I needed? Huh. Cool. I'm going to take a look at a couple more shops, and then we are going to depart. We got a vendor, recipe for biomass grenade, smoke grenade, craft heavy rounds. Say less. Large plasma charges. I'm going to go with that. Long rounds. Pretty sure we already have long rounds. Small plasma charges. Ooh, that must be for fire weapons. Cool beans.
Meals currently sold with. Welcome to our stall. We hope this is the first meal you ever have in your life. What may this unit rehydrate for you?
Let's see what you got.
All wares were at some point cooked fresh.
Food. Just food, yeah. Not in any need of food.
Roach sales grandstanding not found.
So then we got the pharmacy, spelled with an F, because they're crazy cool and
has
quirky.
The fewest holes out of any clothes-on station, or your money back. My folks didn't raise no fashion monger, but they did raise a bloodthirsty opportunist. I'd like to think I'm making them proud. If you're in need of sprucing up the old wardrobe, I can provide.
Yeah.
I got rags, fineries, and everything in between.
So, ooh. That armor's quite a bit better than mine. By like 9. Corrosion resistance. Plus 30% damage resistant, but 5% damage resistance is lost every time the wearer takes damage. Down to no additional bonus for sets on into combat. Well, that's cool. An eye patch. That'd be lit. So, tell you what. I want this armor right here. What are the chances of me ever using these? Let's be honest. It's 0. And I wanted to, you know, hold my breath on it and be like, oh, maybe I will, maybe I will. No. No. Sell my screws, yep. I don't care if I got rid of all my armor. All of my other stuff. Not bad. Not add this to junk. Sick nice. I got some heavy armor. Now let's take a look at the pharmacy, see what they got.
You've timed your visit well. I finished sharpening my organ-cutting knife mere minutes ago. If you've wounds that need stitching or teeth that need scrutiny, I'm your doctor.
Yeah? Let's see what we got.
Medicaments and more, all sufficiently regulated, or thereabouts.
Ooh. Gain increased healing from your medical inhaler, increasing with your hack skill. You may also hack auto docks by expending bypass shunts to reactivate them once. That's cool. Extra crit. Heals 250 over 5 seconds instantly. Okay. Oh. I mean, not bad. Learn how to craft a trauma kit. We're taking that one. Unless we already had it.
Tooth pain, you know who to visit.
Okay, so looking at the map, there's a vending machine. That's, can I zoom in? No. Not a weapon in sight, and that's the other guy. So we probably looked at all of our stuff. Oh wait, no. I haven't looked at this, one.
I feel I should address any allegations you may have heard regarding bloodstains on my inventory. Just means it's been well loved. Tell me what you need.
See what you got.
Can
it's
do.
armor. Shoot. Not bad. A lot of mods. I'm not too interested in mods. It's kind of a cool helmet. Plus 30% magazine size. But it's not cooler than the cowboy hat I'm rocking.
Get caught unaware?
Yeah, I'm just second choice. Oh, this is the bar.
I'm beginning to reach the tail end of my patience. You will tell me the location of the broker.
Lad, you ain't got much of a concept of a deal, do you?
Oh, come now, Prospero. You've been on that stage hundreds of times. This perturbation looks bad on you, and you're not one for looking bad. Terribly sorry you've got me ruminating. A man of my persuasion shouldn't stoop to such self-deprecation, especially in front of prospective customers.
Seem like you could be well informed. I have questions about the crash ship. Sounds like something's bothering you.
Once again, I'm embarrassed that I let that slip. Without turning it into a piece of comedy, that is. Comedy never sleeps. I'm in charge of keeping the patrons of the saloon entertained. Normally this does not present an issue, but I learned that an old flame of mine shall attend my next performance. My resolve is uncharacteristically flagging. I find myself fixating on the most minute of issues. I need something to bolster my confidence.
I can help with that. What do you have in mind? Why are you trying to impress this person? Sounds like a waste of my time. What? Oh, how can I help?
Liquid courage has never failed me, but I have a discerning palate. The automech chef in the bazaar sells my preferred brand of alcohol, though it can be headstrong. You see, I can't just drink any old swill from the bar. My refined palate can only stomach one drink. Iceberg-aged whiskey. Something of a collector's item, I'm told.
Guess I'll keep an eye out.
Now, if you'll excuse me, an artist must be granted solitude to properly amass his mental forces.
So it sounds like we gotta talk to the automech. I'm gonna talk to this guy first.
Sorry about our friend here. No matter how slow I talk, the words "free market station is independent and does not bow to the protectorate" don't seem to be registering with him. What can I get you?
Not interested in drinking. He already said the automech. What's the deal with your unwelcome guest?
Aside from irritating me, I've been making it my business not to know. We at Free Market Station don't get involved with partisans, especially obnoxious ones. He may stay so long as he doesn't cause real strife, but that's it. You want to know more? Ask him, not me.
Well, okay, we're gonna leave. We're gonna go find this whiskey. He said the automech has it. I'm trying to think of what to say.
You need coveralls.
Nope.
We got coveralls.
You got coveralls.
Shop here to if you be. What may this unit rehide?
Give me. He doesn't have it in his inventory. Okay.
What may this unit rehydrate for you?
I'm looking for iceberg aged whiskey.
Yes, iceberg aged whiskey is currently on reserve for Prospero Paulo. Current customer is not Prospero Paulo. Unit cannot vend to current customer.
Are you sure? Let me open you up. Remove your identity. Yeah. You're gonna hack
Scanning
it.
error. Cannot ascertain identity of current customer. Purging all vending restrictions. Eliminating one restriction. Vending iceberg-aged whiskey complete. Thank you for your patronage.
Okay, bye.
Shop here to acquire fine food.
Apparently this is
cheap.
part of the last
Doctor
voyage
here.
thing.
Get your stitches.
So I
Protect
think
your
after I
loved
give
ones,
him the
protect
whiskey,
yourself by
I
bringing armor
can ask him about the ship. I'm gonna help him first. I'm kind of a snake like that,
As
you know?
it happens, standing in one place and focusing on not being nervous does not, in fact, help one not be nervous.
Somebody put an order in for a bottle of iceberg-aged whiskey?
My friend. Excellent. Thank you. Very well. You wish to know about the crash, yes?
Never said anything about it.
For a sordid tale of drama and woe?
No. I can hardly wait!
Everyone knows that the free market's captain was a hopeless romantic, especially disposed to giving too much of her heart to those inclined to break it. The final betrayal came from a dashing rogue smuggler who vanished with most of her bits. The good captain had about all she could endure.
Let him continue.
With nothing to live for, the aggrieved captain sent the free market into a suicidal tailspin. The crew attempted to wrest the controls from her to save them from their fate, but alas, too late. That's all I know. I thank you for your help once again. And now I must get ready for my set.
So it's either one or the other. Well, I guess I could look for other clues. He might know.
Greetings.
Blah, 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 blah. Ice brand whiskey. What's up with the masks of the sub-Rosa agents? I'm gonna leave. What? Tristan.
Stranger. Seen my fix? Hope you're about to offer to rid me of this damn fool.
You cannot dissuade an arbiter from their sovereign-given duty, no matter how much of an irritant you may attempt to be.
What seems to be the problem here? Don't think I've encountered an actual arbiter before. Seems dangerous for a protectorate soldier to throw his weight around here. Yeah, I'm gonna immediately side myself with the free market.
Hardly. I could handle myself against the locals quite easily. If by some miracle they managed to fell me, High Command would cease to overlook this settlement's existence. But I have no desire for unnecessary violence at this time. The Sovereign shall retake this settlement eventually, and meanwhile, it is useful for my aims.
Keep dreaming, bootlicker. You can preach honor all you like. It ain't gonna make me trust you any more than I already don't.
Let's skip all that. Why are you here, Arbiter? Not sure I'm familiar with any Arbiters. You seem a little different from the Protectorate people I've met before. Yeah, you seem a little different.
I'd hope so. I am an Arbiter, one of the Protectorate's elite, entrusted with upholding Protectorate law above all else.
I don't know about all that.
And executing anyone who deviates, no matter how slightly they may do so.
That is a gross misrepresentation. Everyone at this station has deviated more than slightly, yet I certainly haven't introduced them to my hammer.
Okay, let's get back to the point. What are you trying to accomplish here? I've had my share of run-ins with folks claiming to uphold the law, yet to see one I trust. Would you execute the people here if you didn't need something from them? Sounds like an important career. I'm gonna go with the top one. Let's get back on track.
I came to meet with the information broker for, Protectorate business. Protectorate reasons. However, I find myself foiled at near every turn. None within the Protectorate would defy an arbiter and expect to live. Regrettably, I cannot make the locals see reason without rendering myself unable to learn what I seek.
Even polite entreaties don't see most getting an invite to the broker. And you've been anything but.
Why not let him have an audience with the broker? At least he wouldn't bother you anymore. Most Protectorate can't bend the rules at all. You should give this guy more credit. What I heard didn't seem too diplomatic either. I can see why you want to get rid of this stupid bastard. Yeah, so I'm gonna be reasonable. At least it'll get you off his back.
See, you may have thought you said have an audience, but what you actually said was let him assassinate.
Do I look like a sentinel to you? No, don't answer that. My point is that if I wanted to kill everyone here, we would not be having this obnoxious conversation.
No matter what this fella says, he's not going to convince me to trust him. He's a walking security risk.
Meeting the broker sounds like it could be useful, somehow. Maybe we can work together. If it's a risk you're concerned about, have him prove yourself to you. Put him to work washing dishes. If he doesn't break any after a week, he can see the broker. So, my first thought is like, oh, I'll walk in there with him. But I don't have very much trust with anyone here, so... maybe we can work together.
You suggest a partnership? An arbiter working closely with a third party is unheard of. But I suppose if I've no choice...
Interesting thought. Occurs to me there might just be something that needs looking into.
Let's hear it.
Within the Golden Ridge locale on Dorado, there's a refugee camp. It's unassuming, quiet-like. Most of the folks there just want to be left alone. They see to the few needs they have by working with the broker. But we ain't heard from them in a fortnight and change. Serves to reason something untoward may have transpired there. You see your way to looking into that, maybe we'll talk.
Sounds like a plan, man.
Great. Take the lap canid with you. I've had enough of his excitability, and so have my customers.
I don't claim to be pleased with the circumstances surrounding this co-investigation, but perhaps we may surprise one another. I'm Arbiter Tristan Rao.
Squibs McKinnley. Ever worked with a partner before?
When I was an apprentice, yes. But not since. And certainly never with an outsider. I shall meet you at the camp. Let us hope we both arrive there intact.
Lit. That's cool. Well, I'm gonna do one last thing, and then I got to end this installment on Squibs McKinnley, Space Ranger. What's the word? Word stutterer, circle walker, Space Ranger. So now we have to talk to...
You just bought a shooter from not a weapons store, right? How's it treating you?
Greetings. How has the data collection fared?
I think I've collected all the information I'm gonna get.
Finally, a breakthrough. Let's hear it. How did the ACS free market meet its end?
Survivor told me it was a vengeful engineer. Local gossip mentioned it was due to a heartbroken captain. I'm gonna say it's a vengeful engineer.
So the backstabbing nature of Auntie's choice is hampering even the most basic of command chains. Good to know. Aside from the crash, what occurred in the ship's final moments?
Crew tried to overpower the captain, but they weren't able to stop her.
An incompetent captain and an incompetent crew. Tisk tisk. Last question. Were there any contributing factors to the crash? Anything that might recontextualize what actually happened?
One of the ship's chief engineers was demoted right before the crash. Yep.
Failing to recognize ability? Seems Auntie's choice is forgetting where upward enters into the phrase upward mobility. Thanks to you, my report is complete. Here, something for your considerable help.
So what do you conclude from what I gave you? Good working with you.
With you as well. I'll certainly keep you in mind for any further information gathering escapades. Now I need to get this report to my superiors. Thanks again.
Cool beans. Cool beans. That is all the time that I'm going to allot for this current installment in this series. If it were, perchance. Low continually. I appreciate you guys watching, and y'all take it easy.